Hello, good afternoon. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Aida for my guest Sunday. In this video tutorial, I'll be teaching you how you can create an add-on domain. Actually, recently, one of my students just contacted me and asked me, how can I create an add-on domain? No, she said she want to buy a new domain, and I know when she bought the first domain and hosting, she now says she want to build another website, so she want to buy a new domain and hosting. I was like, no, you don't need to buy hosting again. You can make use of that one hosting to, you can make use of that one hosting to still host another website since they permit you to use to host your website. And that is one thing about TrueHost. TrueHost, when you buy an hosting from them, the cheapest package will allow you to host like 3 websites on the hosting. And this, for example, now this is one website on this particular hosting, and you can still see, if you scroll down, that they see a space for add-on domain for 2. You can see add on additional 2 websites on this particular hosting, which is particular cPanel. Now, what is add-on domain? Now, add-on domain is just like an opportunity to add additional website to your particular cPanel, to one particular cPanel, so that you can be able to control or manage everything from one particular cPanel. Now, let's assume, for example, I have a particular website and hosting, and my hosting permits me to, add more than one website to it. Now, if I want to build another website for maybe probably for my friend or for my maybe I have another business, or I want to design a website for a client, or probably I have maybe I just think of, okay, let me start doing another business and I want to build a website for that. Now, this add-on domain will help me to minimize my cost from buying another hosting. It's something that I can easily add to my cPanel and the website will be live automatically. Now, but one thing you need to be careful about add-on domain is that number one thing is that if you are adding a domain name that you purchase from another hosting company to another hosting cPanel, that means you need to point the cPanel, you need to point the domain name to that same particular cPanel. Now, another thing is that if the add-on domain is very good if you are buying it from the same hosting and the same cPanel, from the same hosting. Maybe you are buying your domain name from the same hosting. Now, for example, now this cPanel, this hosting I'm using now is from TrueHost. It's from TrueHost. Now, if I'm buying domain name from here now, it becomes so easy because the same DFS name server they are using here and the name server of this cPanel, they are the same thing. So they will work automatically. All I just need to do is that, for example, now let us say we want to buy a domain, but we're not going to buy a domain. Let us say we want to buy a domain. Let us say we want to buy a domain search. So let us say you want to do an add-on domain, you're using the same hosting. The first thing you need to do is to come and get your domain here. So once you come to your hosting, just search for the domain, and let's just switch for it to do. Let us say I want to buy Dleading.net. Dleading.net. Let us assume I search. So once I search if the name is available, can you see it's available? Well, that's good. I will add to cart and I will click on checkout. So they are going to ask me, do I want to? Now they're going to ask me, no hosting, click to add, which means I'm not buying any hosting to this. If I want to buy hosting with this, let me click here to add it. Now if I say no, maybe I'm not buying, they will not give me a particular note here. If you want to use custom name server that enter them, then enter them below. What they are trying to say here is that, see, in case you are not using our own name server, maybe you are not using you have a cPanel, a hosting you want to use, another hosting you want to use. Now what you need to do is just to copy the name server of that hosting and paste them here. Now once you paste them here, you paste them here and you paste them here. Sometimes it may be 2, it may be 3, or if the name server of the hosting company you want to use is maybe like 2 or 3, you can do what? You can just copy the name server, paste it here, paste it. If it is 2, copy the name server of their hosting and paste number 1 here and number 2 here and clean this one and leave this one empty. Just clean this one out of it. And sometimes it may be 3, it may be 4, and it may be 5, but maximum is 5. So if it is 5, copy all the name server 1, name server 2, name server 3, name server 4 and 5, paste them and click on continue and buy it. Now, once you now buy this domain name, just go to that your cPanel and click on add-on domain. You just go to your domain. Can you see this domain? Can you see this domain? And click on add-on domain. Can you see this is it? Just click on it. Immediately you click on it, it's going to ask you what is the name of the new domain you want to ask. Just say deleting dleading.net. Can you see? And it's going to, I will click on add domain. Can you see this thing? Just click on add domain. So once you click on add domain, now once you click on add domain now, if you have purchased the domain and you have purchased it, you purchased it from the same hosting company, or you have point the name server to this hosting company, automatically it will add. Automatically it will add instantly. In fact, it won't even waste a lot of time. So, but because this one is just for training sake, and I didn't purchase it, so it might not add because we need to verify this. So that is just how to go about it. And paraventure, like I said, if you are buying it from, maybe for example, you are buying from what's it called? From one particular hosting to another hosting. Okay, I think it's loading. Now can you see? Cannot determine the name server IP address for dleading.net. Please make sure that the domain is registered with a valid name domain registrar. Now what they are trying to say is that, see, if you want to, the name server is what matters most. So make sure you put the name server here. Like, let us know that I've purchased this domain name now. It will automatically add. And that is all. Now, but let us assume let us assume I purchase this domain, it automatically add here. Another thing is that if maybe, for example, I did not want to buy, I have a hosting from TrueHost. Like, I host more than 3 websites. But I am buying my domain name from Namecheap. Now, what I will need to do is that when I get to Namecheap and I click on the purchase and I want to buy this domain, you will see a name server also there. Just come to TrueHost account, copy this name server, and paste it on that domain name that you want to buy in Namecheap. I don't know if you get my point. That is how to go about that. And let's assume also that, okay, you are buying a domain from Namecheap and you want to use it on TrueHost. Okay, just copy this and paste it on domain name on the name server of the domain you want to buy from Namecheap. And if you are buying from TrueHost and you want to use it on a Namecheap server, just copy the name server of Namecheap and paste it here. That is all. I'll click and buy whatever thing you want to buy. Once you buy it, automatically just come to that your cPanel and click on add, and it will automatically add for you. That is how to go about it. I can show you those that I've added. Let me just show you my cPanel, and you will see those that I've added. So I'll just wait for it to load and log in. No, I've logged in now. Now, majorly if you are my follower, you will notice that most of the time I use TrueHost. I don't use any other hosting company apart from TrueHost. And I still don't know the reason why I'm using them, but I just love them. That's just me. Except if a client specifically say no, use this particular hosting. Now, if you just come to your domain, can you see, and I click on your add-on domain, you see that I can't add any other domain because I've filled it already. So that is just how to go about. Can you see? Now, can you see, you are using maximum allotment of 2 of add-on domain. If you want more, blah blah blah. Now, what I'm trying to say is that just to show that it works very well, and the benefit of using add-on domain is that it prevents you from unnecessary wasting of money for hosting again. Since you want to build a website and you have an hosting account that can occupy more than two hosting or 3, it's going to at least occupy 3 websites. All you need to do is just to buy the domain name and add it to Addon. it will reduce your money, and it will also help you to control multiple websites from one particular cPanel. And that is the benefit of what? Of having one add-on domain. That's the benefit of creating an add-on domain. Let me also tell you the implication, because there's nothing that have a positive side, I don't have a negative side. The implication is this. Number one implication is that if the primary domain expired, for example, now this is the primary domain. Okay, let me show you from here now. Now let me show you the primary domain I'm using on this side. Now this first one, this second one, and this primary domain. Now, if this primary domain expire like this, maybe my website expired. If it expire, what happen is this: is that all other domain, maybe if this domain name and hosting expired, and I did not renew it, all other domain from my cPanel from this particular hosting, from this particular that I have had to add-on domain, will not work again, will not be visible again. That is number one implication, which means if my primary domain expired and I did not renew it, or any other domain on this hosting, on this name, on this particular hosting package, will not be visible again, will not be accessible again until you renew this one. That is when, even though if those domain name and those domain name they are not expired yet, maybe there's still a lot of time for them before they can expire. But because of the fact that this primary domain has been expired, every other domain in this particular hosting account will not be visible again, even though if they are yet to be expired. That is implication number one. Implication number two is that if someone hacked this particular website, maybe for example, someone hacked my website, which is the primary domain, it gives them opportunity to hack. Okay, if someone hack my cPanel, it gives them opportunity to hack other websites, because they will have access to every other website in this particular hosting account. That is the second implication. Currently, based on that time I was recording this video, my knowledge about the implication of this add-on domain, that is just it. Now, but if there is nothing like maybe someone hacked your website, or maybe your domain expired and you did not renew it, to be sincere, add-on domain is very, very good. It gives you more opportunity to access, to control your website from one particular cPanel, to control multiple websites from one particular cPanel. It makes your work easy. You don't need to start logging to cPanel from one cPanel to another. Like, for example, now I have several cPanel accounts. Though based on the fact that I'm working for a client, but let us say I purchased a hosting package that is unlimited. Then I don't need to worry myself. All I need to do is just to host my client's work on my hosting, since it's unlimited. Now, these are the benefits. It's very, very good to be sincere. You can control everything from one particular cPanel, and I think it's good. It reduces stress, and it reduces you having multiple password and username to log into cPanel and stuff like that. So that is just it. And I believe now you should be able to know how to create an add-on domain, and you should be able to know the meaning of add-on domain. Mind you, let me tell you another thing again. There is no difference between add-on domain and primary domain. There's nothing like maybe one is more priority than the other. No, the same thing that this one with my primary domain will be doing is the same thing that the add-on domain will be doing. There's no priority between the two of them. They are working for the same thing, because if you look at it from here now, or if you look at the file manager, you see all of them, they are both doing the same thing. They are both doing the same thing. So there's nothing like one is greater than the other. No, they are doing the same thing. The only one I can say that is quite greater than the other is that primary domain is quite better or greater than subdomain. Yeah, and this is the folder for one. I think this is folder for one. This folder for let me just see. One, two, yeah, two. My main stuff, which is beyond public score HTML. Public score HTML. If I just go down here, I'm gonna see. Now this is my main domain here, and that will be Dleading. Now, I believe by now you understand what it means. So, there's no difference. In fact, I was making a research this afternoon on the difference between the two of them, and just to know, so that I won't be teaching rubbish, because before I record video, I make sure I verify and make sure I get adequate knowledge about what I'm teaching, so that you guys can have in-depth, or understand my training in a very easy way. So, and when I begin to make this, I get to realize that there is no difference. There's no difference at all. There is no difference between the two of them. Nothing like one is more powerful than the other. So I believe now you will have understand how to add on an additional website to your what, to your own, to your cPanel, or to your hosting account. Now, and at the same time, I believe that you know the difference between the permanent domain and the add-on domain. Permanent domain is the domain name that you purchase with the hosting account, which is this. This is permanent domain. I purchase this and the hosting. Now, this one also is also the permanent domain, which is the leading. This is it. I purchase it with the what? With the hosting, with the hosting account. Now, why add-on domain is an additional domain that you added to your hosting account, or that you added to your cPanel, in order for you to be able to control all of them from one particular cPanel, or in order for you to be able to boycott some other expenses, or to minimize expenses that you are going to incur in purchasing another hosting. That is just it. Now I believe you get it now clearly, and you can add a new website, a new domain name to your particular cPanel. Now let me show you another thing also. Now let's assume you have added your domain and you want to install WordPress on it. All you need to do is just scroll down to your WordPress and click on WordPress. Now once you click on WordPress, the next thing you wait for it to load. And after it load, you just scroll down and click on install now. Now you will notice that this is the firstly, don't forget to always clean this place. Now you will notice that this is the first domain that show up. Why? Because it is the add-on domain. Now, for you to now, I'm sorry, it is the first domain that show up because it is the main domain that I purchased with this hosting. Now, for you now to for you to install the WordPress, you will first need to locate what is the name of the domain name I want to install this WordPress to. So you click on this drop down. Can you see this drop down? And begin to locate it. Let us maybe is your add-on domain. Just click on it and install and go ahead and install the domain. I believe you understand now. So that means once you click on this and you click this place and you scroll down to click on install now, that means the domain name will automatically WordPress automatically install on this add-on domain. Hope you get it now. So that is how to install WordPress on your add-on domain. I believe you understand and you have a better understanding about this video tutorial now. So thank you very, very much for following me to the end of this particular video tutorial. I really appreciate you very much, and I pray the Lord God Almighty Himself will reward you and give you better understanding more than the way I can teach. And at the same time, I want to encourage you, in case you have not given your life to Christ, I want you to give your life to Christ so that you can enjoy the blessing that God has prepared for you, because God really loves you and He cares much about your life. And He has prepared something awesome for you. But for you to enjoy this benefit, this blessing that God has prepared for you, there's a need for you to give your life to Jesus Christ. So, guys, I want you to give your life to Christ so that you can enjoy the plan of God for your life. Thank you very, very much. And if there's any issue you are facing with your web design career, you can reach out to me on 09035382271, and you can shout me up on WhatsApp with that same number. I will be glad to be of help to you. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and at the same time share my video with your loved one. God bless you. Bye.